Hello, so this is my screen makeup for Halloween. This is my first Halloween video of 2022. I'm really sorry about the voiceover. So I'm starting with gluing down my eyebrow on the Ghostface side using a washable glue stick and some water after each layer. I did this about 3 times and it seemed to work really well. So I'm obviously doing a half and half look, so whilst the brow is drying, I'm going to be doing my Glam side. Just like you would do your makeup any other time, I'm starting with a foundation, Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 101, and trying not to go over the white line that I drew earlier. And then also using my collection concealer in Fair, making sure that that's under the eyes and on my forehead, and just like blending that out like you would any other time to give it a bit more coverage and a highlighted effect. As you can see, I did go over the white line, so I just cleaned that up with a makeup wipe, so it was easy enough. I then set my under eye with some loose powder and then went in with the Revolution bronzer, the Vive blush in Pesca, and then the Audi blush in like a bright pink to give myself a bit more definition and colour to the face, and then using the Pretty Vulgar highlighter on the high points of my face. So going in with eyeshadow, I wanted a bit of a grungy look, so I was being quite messy. I only used 3 eyeshadows, as you can see, so it's quite easy. Using the reddish pinkish shade on the big fluffy brush first in the crease, and then going in with a dark brown shade on the smaller fluffy brush to give it a bit more definition. I then went in with a grey silver shimmer all over the lid. Just use your finger for shimmers, it always looks better. And then using the first shade on the lower lash line. I then curled my lashes and applied my favourite mascara from collection, the Lash Surge mascara. I also put a brown pencil on my waterline and then added some lashes. Can't remember what they're called, so I'm sorry about that. Then went in to do my brow. I used the Audi brow gel in medium and the Body Collection micro brow pencil in blonde. So that is the Glam portion done, quick and easy. So now going into the Ghostface side, I did mess up here. I shouldn't have painted it all white to begin with. I should have drawn my outlines first, but obviously I wasn't thinking. I used all Revolution makeup on this side of my face except for my pencil, which is a Rimmel pencil. So the white face base for the entire face, and then the black from the SFX palette from Revolution to fill in the negative spaces, the eye, nose, mouth area, and also the sides of my face, which you'll see at a later stage. So obviously just using a small brush to make sure filling that in and just putting the proportions correct. As you can see, because I painted it over white, it's obviously turning grey. So again, don't do that. I then carried on with the white to just clean up the edges of the black with a smaller brush, and obviously to make sure I don't go over the line again. But yeah, so if you're doing this, just do the black portions first, so fill in your eye, nose, mouth area, and also your outlines, and then go around with white paint. It will make your life a lot easier, be a lot less work, and it would probably look a lot better than mine did. But I wasn't going to start this again. So now outlining the rest of the Ghostface with the Rimmel black pencil, and then filling in the negative space around the mask area with the black paint again, and obviously making sure, just like reapplying the paint because it starts moving around a bit, and because it starts moving around, as you can see, I put some powder on my face just to kind of set it down a bit more, and then went over with another layer of black paint just to kind of give it a bit more colour. But obviously the paint was mixing in with the white quite a lot, so I did end up going in with eyeshadow. So it's the Revolution Iconic Pro palette. I scraped out the shadow to make a bit of a loose powder, which obviously made it a lot easier to set the larger areas with a bigger brush. And then I used a smaller brush to fill in the mouth, nose, eye, and also around the edges, just to kind of clean it up and make it a bit more defined. And obviously this made it a lot more vivid, the colour a lot darker, but it also sets down the makeup, so that's always a step that I would recommend. And then going in with a white eyeshadow just to obviously fill in the white areas. I did go back in with paint just to kind of clean it up a bit, and obviously to add a bit more white colour and make it a bit brighter. And then going in with an angled brush and the black shadow and just defining the edges, and also going with a pencil to fill in the waterline and lash line, and then using a liquid eyeliner to define the edges a little bit more, finishing off with some more powder, and that is the Ghostface. So I hope you like it. If you do recreate it, just don't do what I do and use the white paint all over. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Sorry about the voiceover again. Bye!